All right, everybody. I'm going to help you out with your homework with a real quick video. This is the sheet that you have right here. I'm going to help you with number 1 because it's easy. Then I'll do number 10 because it's got 2 different variables in there. I'll show you how to do that. And then I will look at number 20 because you have a trinomial. This is a trinomial. It's got 3 terms. So I'll help you with that. Then I'll give you some clues on number 22. I don't want any of that to confuse you too much. All right, so for the purpose of the video, I'm going to use the box method right here because I felt like everybody in class pretty much understood that. So I just kind of want to solidify. You can use the FOIL method if you like, if it makes sense to you that way. I'm going to use the box method on this video. If you want some more help with the FOIL method, then let me know and I'll make another one. Anyway, so number 1, x plus 5 times x plus 6. So let me go here and I'm gonna hope this comes out legibly. X plus 5 parentheses, change the color, x plus 6. All right, I'm gonna go fast in the video. So, and I'll try to explain it along the way, but if you need to pause it, slow it down, then do that. This is for you. All right, so it doesn't matter which one you put at the top and which one you put on the side. It doesn't matter because multiplication is commutative. You can switch the numbers around and still get the same answer. So it doesn't matter the order in which you put it. I'm going to put the x plus 6 at the top. Keep up with the plus sign. It lets you know that the 6 is positive. That's important. Now let me put the x plus 5 on the side. X plus 5. I include the plus sign because I need to know if that 5 is positive or negative. All right, so when you fill it in the box, all you have to do is multiply. Put a little dot right here, lets me know to multiply. I am multiplying. So x times x is x squared. Why? Because there are 2 x's and I multiply. So that's x to the second power. Next box. And again, it doesn't matter the order you go in. It doesn't matter which box you fill in first or next, just as long as you fill all 4 of them in correctly. I like to go clockwise, so I'm going to go that way. X times 6. We don't know what x is, so when I multiply it times the number, I just put it together like that. So x times 6 is 6x. Same thing here. 5 times x, 5x. And then the last box, I'm doing 5 times 6 and put the answer right here. Been doing that since kindergarten. That is 30. Okay, once I filled in both boxes, all 4 boxes, I got to combine like terms. So I see that 6x and 5x are like terms. Why? Because they both have an x. X squared is not a like term because it has an exponent. And these other two do not. So I cannot add them. Only thing I can add and simplify is the 5x and 6x. So let's do that. Put my x squared first because we've got to write it in standard form. Remember, standard form is just the highest exponent goes first. So that's x squared plus, add my x's together, that's 11x. All right, come on. See if it's going to work. 11x, sorry about the scribbly, as long as you can at least halfway understand it, plus 30. And we are done. We have our answer. We have multiplied these 2 binomials. It's a binomial because it has 2 terms. 1 term, 2 term. Binomial. 1 term, 2 term. Binomial. Our answer is a trinomial because it's got 1, 2, 3 terms. So there is our answer. We are done, and it is in standard form. Got it? Good. Let's move on to the next one. I'm going to erase this because, wait, move that out the way. All right, I'm going to erase this. And again, if I went too fast, go back and rewind it. Okay, number 10. We've got r plus 2s, and we got r plus 2s and r minus 6s. r plus 2s and r minus 6s. Did I write that right? Make sure. Yes, I did. So again, the order does not matter. I'm going to put the r plus 2s here. Oops. S, that's not a 5, that's an S, and then put the R minus 6S there. Keep up with that negative sign, people. It's super important because if you don't, you're going to write an answer as positive when it should be negative, and then when you go to add your like terms, your whole answer is going to be wrong, all because you left out that negative sign. Got to keep up with that. All right, so let's multiply here. R times R squared. Now, when you get here, we've got R times negative 6S. Well, I don't know what R is, and I don't know what S is. And at this stage of the game, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what R is or S is because I'm not making you solve for it. So let's just put it together. That's how you do that. -6, keep up with the negative, R, S. You stick all three of them together to make a big term. -6 RS. Same thing right here. +2 S times R. Same thing. 2 RS. Now, well, let me finish and then I'll go back to that. This is +2 times -6. That gives you -12 S, S, S to the second power. Why is it to the second power? Because there are two S's, and when you multiply two S's, you have to include that exponent. So really, this is a lot like just multiplying regular numbers. I just did 2 times -6. That's how I got -12. And it's S squared because it's two S's. Now, one more thing I was going to say. When you multiply right here, you could have written -6 SR. You could flip these around if you want to. But if you do SR here, you want to do SR there also. Why? Because it helps you realize where your like terms are. So you want to put those in the same order. All right, anyway, we have like terms right here in the middle, RS, RS. They both have an RS. So we're going to add them. And that's going to give me, what's -2 plus, I'm sorry, -6 plus 2 is -4. So we're ready to write our answer. Now, when it comes to standard form, we can write it like this. We can write R squared, and then we're going to add these plus -4 R, come on thing, R S, sorry about that, y'all. Just bear with me, but that is an R. And then put -12 S squared at the end. It is okay that the S is in the back. That's okay because our highest exponent is still in the front. So it's still standard form. Well, what about that too? Shouldn't that be in the front? It can. You can put that in the front if you want to because they have the same exponent. So they're equal. So when you're trying to put it in standard form, you put the highest exponent in the front. It doesn't matter which one you put in the front because they both are the same number. So they're both the highest. So anyway, that's how you do number 10. So my whole point is showing you this is when you're multiplying two different variables, R and S, you stick them together. All right, moving on to the trinomial. How is that going to change our box? All it is you just have to add another column. So we've got number 20, 3m plus 4. We've got m squared minus 3m plus 5. All right, so we've got, I forgot it, 3m plus 4. All right, 3m plus 4. And then the last one, second one is m squared minus 3m plus 5. M squared minus 3, 5, like that. Okay, all that means is because we got a trinomial here, we're going to have to add another row. So let me alter my box. Alter my box. I'm just going to add another little row right here to include that third term. So of course, when you're drawing this, you want to include this, all right, if we're using the box method. Okay, so 3m plus, now I know before I told you it didn't matter in which order you put it. It didn't matter if you put this at the top or that at the top. Well, now it does matter because here you see 3m plus 4. You've only got two terms. So you want to put those two terms here where you got a box and a box. So we're going to put 3m and 4. Here you've got three terms, your trinomial. So you want to put first term, second term, third term. So we're going to put m squared negative 3m. Include the negative, people. That's super important. And plus 5. There you go. Well, I'm putting my plus sign so I know that 5 is positive. And my plus there. Okay, good. So now we're just going to do the same thing. We just got to multiply 6 times instead of 4 times now. But it's not hard. All right, so 3m times m. You've got two m's here and a third m there. So this is 3m to the third. Now you got negative 9m squared. There are two m's. And you've got 15m. All right. This is about over with. I'm reaching my limit. 4m squared negative 12m.